I've made up my mind. No more supply runs until further notice. And that's the end of it.
Too many miles on the road. At least the
Hey,
pay is
Lucas.
terrible.
My armor saved many a wastelander.
I'll take a look, sure.
Focus on stopping power. Pretty don't stop bullets.
That was Tex Beneke. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Swatters. Own a piece of Diamond City history, and then beat people to death with it. Hey, how about a song by, the Ink Spots, maybe? This one is, it's called It's All Over But the Crying.
Smell trouble? Hands up. Uh-oh. This can't be good.
Hostile sensor attacking enemy.
Looks like a family. X radiation.
We could really use your help.
Just tell me what you need.
We've got a nest of some nasty bugs just around the corner. If they don't get cleared out soon, we're gonna have a real problem. What's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
No problem. I'll take care of them for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
This is what I'm looking for.
We did it.
There's something a bit off.
Connie Allen there with Rocket 69. So the Minutemen are out there doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Here's Sheldon Allman with Crawl Out Through the Fallout. Probably some bad advice overall, but you know, it rhymes.
Sweet.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
This shouldn't take long.
What just happened?
Not again. You can't stop me.
I ain't letting you get me!
Sorry. Should've just
Thanks
run.
for your help, pal. You showed up just in the nick of time.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Raiders thought we were easy pickings. We showed them different.
Got no handouts if that's what you're looking for.
Billy Ward and the Dominoes. Not just Billy. They were there too. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps? They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And If it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. I forget. Here's music. Are you a pistol-packing mama? If you are, this song is about you.
I've always found that the best way to heal is to help others do the same. Oh, that's the face I fell in love with.
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
That song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons, and, oh, never mind. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them, and then I forget. Here's music. Next, we've got Betty Hutton. She's pretty good, right? Everybody?
Quite the contraption you got on your arm. Can't say I've seen anything like it.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure thing.
Bad idea. Unless you really want to piss me off.
You're fat, you're ugly, and it's time you and your crazy bitch said goodbye.
I still got it.
You're back. Any luck clearing out that trouble spot?
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Nat King Cole there. He's just the best, isn't he? Also, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know. Of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Why? Through these objects?
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
I forget. Here's music. Here's Roy Brown, again. He's not chopping or being mighty. Well, I mean, maybe he is, but that's just not...
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
So, Piper's done this before.
You got nothing to worry about. I got my eye on this one. May be constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement. What can I do? Don't mind the clutter. Hmm? Now everyone in the Commonwealth will know. The Minutemen are back. I don't even recognize the place without all the fish remains. Free for the taking.
Heads up.
Shoot.
It's 3 p.m. This was just delivered by robot. Anybody in the vicinity of
Ah, there you are.
Let's go see what's
Finally.
going on there.
I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Glad to meet you. We can use some more veterans around here.
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
Broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Any Minutemen
The Minutemen are the good guys again. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We can always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
That was, Winona Harris.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be in. Door still sealed. Hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
There's this article in the newspaper.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
I'm not saying anyone is a saint. You know, I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was I've asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well,
This
it's
was the general's quarters.
something to think about,
Used to be a tunnel
guess.
leading from here to the armory.
It's
Wow, looky
into
here.
each life.
You've already
Some
cleared it.
rain must
Good
have
job.
fallen.
Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through. Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Oh, now I'm mad! Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Movement detected. Sentry bot designated.
Better in our hands
Sarge is still
anyway.
down here? I wouldn't want to be the unlucky one to ever run upon him down here in the dark. Let's see. I used to know this password. One if I
Heads
land.
up.
You say the word. You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
The Commonwealth.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, things aren't bad.
Long time.
Because believe me, you'd know if they were. But I suppose we could be doing better.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
That was it. That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. This old geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Okay, here we are. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left. Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, grab that schematic and let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Excuse me.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. Not a lot of things. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer just
here at Radio Freedom.
play music.
All quiet. Stay
Why
tuned for Minutemen alerts.
do these objects keep moving? As I move them, I forget. Here's music. Now let's enjoy another one from, well, it's the Ink Spots.
Hi, Ronnie.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get that artillery set up.
tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
What's going on?
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at.
All across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it to... It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minuteman. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
Hey
I
there.
gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. Something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back, I'll let you know if I hear of any settlement. In the meantime,
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
What'd they use you for? I think someone was using this as a trash can. That's
Unless
one
the
heck
next
of a
bloke we
getup,
run into
Blue.
is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go.
So that
It's big,
Billy
loud,
Holiday,
full of corrupt
Billy's
officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Watch your back. Institute could be right behind you.
Minutemen are out.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, mister, that interview you
the
did with
Commonwealth.
Piper is really
What kind of
selling.
things you
Here's
ask?
your free copy.
I will tell you.
Got too much dirt in that
I've
hair?
heard
Get it trimmed.
that
You won't regret it.
that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been in a while.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
It had been full of fish. Or
Don't walk outside the wall undefended.
monster
High quality
fish.
protection for
Maybe.
sale.
I don't know. Not relevant.
We can talk about guns,
The
or
Minutemen
maybe
are
you want
there
to consider something more
That's good.
up close and personal.
Them.
I'll take a look, sure.
Everything hand-tooled.
So, yeah. How about some music? So, right, okay. Let's do a song by the Three Sons because, well, there's three sons. We'll be dead soon.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of
I'll be right
wood? A swatter is a custom-made piece of genuine hickory.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
There's no way that could be Sean.
Yeah. Big difference between an infant and a 10-year-old, but that doesn't mean we're on the wrong track. He could have a son of his own. Or maybe he's turned kidnapping into a bad habit. In any event, they both vanished a while back. No trace. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he...
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. didn't want
Let me
Ellie
know
to
if there's
hear.
anything I can do to lighten the load. Or,
Dug
you
up
know,
about Kellogg
if you need anything proofread.
Bad news.
Look alive.
He's more than
What you
just a
got for me?
mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. But 9-to-1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Well, what do you know? The door's not even locked. Let's head inside. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett
as
Stout
long as you're
beer,
carrying it.
44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Nat King Cole there. He's just the best, isn't he?
Get hit in the head? I can relate.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
Coming to you from, the Jewel Green, the Green, the Great Green Jewel.
Look alive.
The Commonwealth.
Where to?
It's Diamond City Radio.
Grab anything useful.
Uh-huh.
This next song is Mighty Man. That's twice in the title. I'm not further modifying it with my opinion.
It's good to be back in Diamond City.
Check it out.
That's a plan.
Grab that.
Can do.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
latest hairstyles from the upper stands.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Hey, somebody was here. You think it was Kellogg?
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Is that it?
I can carry something if you need me to.
Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
Dogmeat's got something. See anything?
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right?
Should have backed down. Hey. What was that?
This is Diamond City Radio. Here's Ray Smith with Right Behind You, Baby. A song that really sounds different when you hear it at 2 in the morning. Whispered really close in your ear. You know?
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
Oh, God. You think this
Attention,
is
assailant.
work?
Lower your weapons immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
You really got taken apart.
Critical systems non-functional. Hostile human. Too powerful.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
Another one of his stogies.
He can't be far now.
What do you
See
think,
if you
boy?
can find anything.
Was this our man?
Hear that? Hey! They're here! Wonder normal for other terrorists.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
Yes?
If we had a good supply of clean water, things would be pretty good.
Hun?
If you're heading out, why not come with me?
Sure, let's go.
All right, let's go.
You two are heading out together? I just wanted to say thanks. I really don't think I could ask for a better friend.
Come on, Piper, enough already. I wouldn't still be here if I didn't want to be. You don't have to keep thanking me. You guys pay for things with bottle caps? What happened to dollars and cents?